Hey, I'm Wheeler Dealer. This game is Jusant. Am I saying that right? It's free on PlayStation Plus right now for July. I have a couple friends who played it and said it was interesting. So we're going to give it a shot. Always turn the brightness up more than they say to. Headset. Quiet environment. So apparently this is like a climbing game or something? I really don't know. No motion blur. Get that out of here. So I wanted to try this, and I wanted y'all to be here with me when we try it. So let's go. Jusant, a French nautical term for a receding tide. Maybe I'm confusing it with that free demo that hit a couple weeks ago that we played on stream. Maybe it's a... I really don't know much about it. Just that a couple friends said it was worth a try. We're playing this on PS Remote Play on my PS5. DualSense controller. Plugged into my PC. The Remote Play works pretty well here on my network. As long as I'm not playing a really fast-paced competitive multiplayer type game, it works fine. If I was going to do that, I would bring it out here and have a second monitor just to play so there's no lag. Cool shades. It's like one of the bad guys in Big Trouble in Little China. The tide has receded enough to where there isn't much of an ocean. I like when PlayStation gives away games like this every once in a while. Kind of unpredictable, you know? You never really know what you're going to get with these. Yeah, this looks like a climbing game. Controller shaking. Guess that's where I need to get to. Arms don't move much. X is jump. Not very high of a jump. Yeah, Toko, my Cubs won again. X to climb. Still the best record in the National League. They've got the power, they've got the speed. This is kind of feeling a lot like the The other climbing game that I played, although this is... That motion was a lot smoother. The other, that one I played a couple weeks ago... What the hell was that game called? It was another one-word title, and it's just like a demo. That felt more like QWOP in the way that you're holding and letting go. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, QWOP's meant to be unplayable. That game was playable, but it was... the skill was in the climbing, which is kind of appealing. Oh, okay. So that's my rope thingy. Cool. Is there a teabag button? No. 0 out of 10. The carabiners automatically secure the climb and show you the right path to take. Well, what if I don't want? The yellow paint. Another climbing game. Yeah, literally. This was free on PlayStation Network. It's interesting that this came out free on PlayStation Network just a couple weeks after they launched that demo for that other game that's also a climbing game. The climbing in this is definitely a lot easier. The 3 small icons were secondary pitons. If they're full, they're available to use. So that's where I'm going to be able to arc my rope to? Okay, there's one right there. Whoops. Nailed it. Just the way I drew it up. Now I got a grip meter, it looks like. Shouldn't have before. I let go there. So I hang here for a second. Do I get my stamina back? Doesn't look like it. You would think that would give you the chance to get your stamina back. Oh, okay. Shake it out. That's how you rest. You gotta click L3. It's impossible to play this and not compare it to the other climbing game that we just streamed a few weeks ago. Even though that game was a demo. It was a little less mainstream than this. There wasn't paint anywhere to tell you where to go or anything. It was just like here's what you gotta climb, figure it out. I kind of respect that. Not that this is bad. I think it's the art style is a little bit more memorable. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I agree. I like the art style in this a little bit better. It's almost kind of cel shaded-y ish. Runs well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to climb up there. Nope, can't climb there. Raft, the art style is kind of like Raft. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I've watched people play that when it came out. I didn't play it myself. I don't know. There's no like collectibles in the environment or anything that'll help me. I got my pitons back even though I didn't grab them. Was Raft fun? Isn't it kind of like a survival crafting game? What's this? Another sleep turning over stones at the old Delta. Harvest. 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to open the recap. Dead. Subject was Ram. I just dismantled my discoveries for parts in the heights. He claims to be a repairman using a bit of phone. Salesman. That's what. Hey, I got a trophy. Read a letter. Thank you so much. 1%. It's a survival crafting game. I'm not really into that at all. But Raft did look kind of neat. Like a slightly less... Well, not like Rust, which is just straight up aggro. Most people just get super aggro in that game right away. Let's place our main carabiner in the wall. Wait, what am I doing here? Can I just run and jump and grab that? I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, okay, that was sick. Okay, yeah. The game needs more of that. That was awesome. Another way down there. Oh, you need that though? I mean, what's the point of that? Because I've already been down here. This is where I was a minute ago. This is the place where I tried to go up and I couldn't. See, I'm just back to where I was before. Yeah, I've already been here. So I don't know what the point of this is now. Yeah, it's not a secret. I looked down there and I'm like, oh, I was just there. So I'm not sure if there's a reason for me to need that later, or if this is just foreshadowing that there's going to be those later on. That's probably what's happening there. I'll say the stamina meter's pretty forgiving. Oh, if that's a secret, I'll chase secrets all day. I just recognized it. More things at the sawmill. Business was slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night. Even people are climbing down from all over. We don't play the shells anymore, but still. So I think scaffolding inside of set up. It's story. Like, they can't, like, climb things, because I'd be like, hey, climb that, climb that. Nope. There's the paint showing me. And I have an animal in here, but I don't know what's going on with it. I think I like the art style of this one better, but the other one, I've got to look up the name of that other one. What was that game I just streamed a couple weeks ago? I'm looking it up now. There's a demo. It's not out yet, but there's a demo for it. Let me find it. I posted it on my channel. Can't find it. What? Dude. Did I not post it? I'm just gonna have to Google it, because this is annoying. Cairn, C-A-I-R-N. You know what? I uploaded it, I thought, to YouTube, and maybe I didn't post it. Cairn. The climbing in it is more complex. Oh, what? What's that? What in the hell? Now, this might be a secret. No, it's just where I was again. Okay. I don't understand this yet. I like the art style in this better. I think it's definitely more polished, but it's also a little more simplistic in the climbing, where the climbing in Cairn was definitely more complex, and when you made a mistake in climbing in that, it was your fault. Where here, you're not going to make as many mistakes. I don't know what the heck these things are. It's weird. Like, you chose your lines to climb. Like, you were looking around trying to figure out the best path to take. This is all much more linear. We got paint. You can get your piton back even though it's stuck in the wall, technically. Can I swing on that? I did this without thinking about where I'm going. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. Not supposed to be down there. I think I broke the game. I literally broke the game, y'all. I'm trapped. I'm floating. I'm floating. I broke it. The game's broken. I'm trying to go up, and it's not letting me. Now it is. Oh my god! Where am I supposed to be going? Over this... here? I don't think so. What the hell? That's not going to take me anywhere. Do I need to go over there? Found the oob? Yeah, where's my paint? Oh, I gotta climb upside down. Well, inverted, I guess I should say. Because we were inverted. I liked what I was doing better. Supposed to be grabbing. My cockamamie root? Yeah, I liked it better. My stamina's running low. That white means I can only refresh up to a certain point. There's nowhere to grab. I can't grab those bricks. Where's the handhold? Oh, a double jump. I didn't know there was a double jump. It didn't say that until it's how many tries? If I wasn't perfectly in line with that, it would not have told me that. That's sketch. I know the whole point is to go up, and my little swing route was going the wrong direction, but I liked it. In fact, I'm going to petition the developers to do my version better. Oh, nice throw. No way. cool. This is peaceful. There's not a lot of music. It's just kind of a game. Oh, the jump takes quite a bit of stamina. I'm climbing pretty fast. Check me out. Hell yeah. I just want to swing everywhere. I don't want to climb stuff. I wonder how long this game is. Hey, chat. Can somebody take a look at howlongtobeat.com for Jusant? I'm wondering if this is kind of like a smaller indie thing or if it's like an 8-hour thing. Oh, hey, look where I am now. Can I save? I really want to jump. In-game. Is there a reason to come over here? Ask to extend the site with boss gone, the one's gone over sales, it comes to digging. It's not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates, and barrels is my area of expertise, but shifting old stones at the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quaking. You know, I was just starting to get used to the idea of working with archaeologists, make myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt it'll ever start again. I don't see how we can move forward. All these love notes. Plot. Story. I want to go in there with you. Okay, well, it was a reason to go over there. A collectible note. First stone. Complete a cairn. Oh, okay. I guess. I did it! I beat the game. They gonna let me jump from here? Nope. They won't let me jump off. Oh man. I was gonna save myself the trouble of going around again. Hey, what's up, buddies? Foam slices. They fit in there. No. Can I get stuck in there? Watch me get stuck in a crevasse. It would be just my way. I should be a QA tester. All my years in the video game industry, and I end up just doing QA testing. I say just. I mean, it's kind of thankless work. Long hours of playing the same game, logging errors, recreating those errors. It's tough work. I wouldn't want to have to do it. It was also a way in for a lot of people into the game industry. And the camera pulls back. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I did my job. But it didn't get approved. The fix didn't get in time for launch. Yeah. Like, well, this is a bug that's acceptable based on our timeline. And those are decisions that people like Sergeant Angry have to make. Heading for the clouds? I'm not gonna get up there. How big is this tower? I mean, holy crap. How far does this go? You're not gonna let me up there, are you? Come on, man. Go Tomb Raider style. Let's go. Alright, we'll just go up the staircase like everyone's supposed to. Can I get over there? I will not make that jump. This person is not that much of an athlete. Maybe we'll just get to it this way. I gotta get up here and lower that thing so I can do that. There we go. It would be like me to just jump that and try to make it that way. Hey, let me up here. Hey, let me up here. Hey, let me up here. This is cool. Farewell, my lighthouse. That's the first note from Bianca. Okay. You have to be in pretty good shape to live here. I thought you were gonna walk away from this climbable thing. Nah. Look at that. Oh, they don't let me jump and end it all in game. Whoops. A little buggy. Oh, there you let me do it there. It wasn't showing the square before. Whatever. Oh, that worked! Okay. I can't believe that worked. You know, this is oddly compelling. I don't care about the story, but I'm collecting the notes. Because, you know, gotta do it. The notes are perfunctory. I have a goal. I'm trying to achieve it. But I gotta say, it's compelling. It's not letting me go. Whoops. I wanted to take a little swan dive off. It's not letting me do it. Cutscene? No, don't put it in there. Oh. It's Ocarina? It's playing the brown note. You know the Assassin's Creed towers that you have to climb? It's basically an entire game of that. With a cute little blue thing. It's a blob. It's a cute little blue blob with... We definitely have a Team Eco. A Team Eco kind of vibe. With the tattoos on the young person that's basically on a mission by themselves. And that's chapter 1. Can I run up this? No. Yeah, the blue guy's coming out of my shoulder every once in a while. It's interesting. Whoa! Oh, because I turned that thing on, so now I gotta go back this way. Okay. Zip lining down. By using right on the D-pad, your companion will be able to see the next objectives, as well as certain collectibles. Ah. My yellow paint friend. He sits on my head. You want to go that way. Oh, wow. There's a curveball. So now that I've triggered that thing here, the environment's awake. And it can help me do some climbing. Okay. Sure. Glad I did the piton there. My companion doesn't have a name. It's just a room to hang out in. Just hanging out. They definitely spent a good amount of time on this game in terms of the environments. It all looks very lived in. Like people lived here. I don't know how they're getting food or water. Is that going to be answered later? I don't know. There's a collectible over here. Anytime there's two options and I go to the first one and it looks like the primary path, I want to go take a look at the other one just to see if I'm missing anything. So. Like the music. Yeah. think a double jumping allows you to go higher without being attached to anything. By using companion, you'll be able to see the next objective. Yeah, we already said that. Yeah, I'm going that way. I'm gonna go that way, but I want to see what this is. Does that swing around the other way? What it used to be like here while people were still alive. I'm just wondering how many humans are left in Ear to the Past. Listen to a show. There's a lot of trophies in this game apparently, because I'm only 4% through. Seashell disappeared because there's no sea anymore. Well, we're going to go back the way we came. There's a reason to go over there. I think so. Kind of look like there might have been a reason to go over there, but... I think I'm supposed to be over here. I think I'm supposed to go the other way. Maybe so. Oh, really? Oh, I gotta get it closer. No, no, not that one. No, 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 no. This is harrowing. A little bit. Got it. Wow. A little bit of a sense of accomplishment after doing something like that. That was a little tricky. It started out fairly easy-ish. Adventure buddies. Hug the ballast. Whatever a ballast is. Why am I climbing? Because the oceans have all dried up and people lived up here for some reason. I don't know why they lived this high up. Haven't figured that out yet. For some reason they all had to live up here. I kind of want to look it up, but I don't want to see spoilers. And these stories are just people leaving notes that lived here, but it wasn't anything, it's not anything that's been saying, like, it just says 12 years after the Jusant or whatever. It's when the receding of the tide happened. Oh, that was easy. Why can't you just let me do that all the way to the top? They didn't make it incredibly clear why we were climbing. But I'm enjoying just kind of walking around and exploring. Like I said, the interesting. Is there something I'm supposed to do when that happens? Is that just like a hidden little thing? I want to go over there. Oh, we got ledge walking, of course. It feels low stakes because it's not hard to stay alive. 12 octaves and 1 prime after the Jusant. So there's a calendar in terms of when the water all receded. Usually just getting to low tide from my old lighthouse is an expedition for me. It's hard to believe that this time the adventure is just getting started. At the meeting point, I found myself waiting with Met, a young woman from these parts. Well, younger than me anyway. Her parents have already left. Other people are our age. She wanted to stay. Leaving the family house is no easy thing. Seemed relieved to see me. For once I was lost for words, smelling awkwardly and still red from the exertion of getting there with my pack all undone and my hair sticking. Oh, it's more notes about this Bianca person. From Bianca. Yeah, it's just kind of like... Okay. Their story-ish. It will not let you jump. Damn it. Wow. That is one heck of a throw. Thank you. There might be a bigger reason why I'm climbing, I just haven't figured it out yet. It just started out with me walking across that ocean floor that's dried up. Finding remnants of past civilizations. Okay. So there isn't any major, like, crazy story or anything. Oh, I can pet him or her. It. I can pet it. I don't know what it is. Okay. Thank you. I just figured if there was more to it than that, they would have said something by now. Or it's not going to happen until the very end, which could also happen, which could also be a thing. That's why I'm not too worried about the story. Oh, it's pulling me along. Pretty good climber, you are. Like, this is so much faster than Karen. Like, if I was playing Karen right now, I would be, like, struggling with every single grip, which might be a little more realistic. I would imagine people who are actually into rock climbing would rather play that game than this. This is definitely more, a little bit more user-friendly. But I feel a little more compelled to play this because it's Lost Civilization. I get more of an exploration feeling from this. The collectibles are just like whatever. Notes in the environment, talking about what happened with people when they still lived here. That stuff is basically just like the natural springs, the hot springs, the Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, so it'll do that thing if I'm looking right at it. Double tap R1 to climb the rope more quickly. Oh. If you're looking right at it, he'll throw the rope at it. Is it he? I don't know. Oh, I don't know how I made that jump. Don't tell me to shake it off. I know what I'm doing. They're coming down from the heights, and some are stopping in low tide. Maybe my situation's not so hopeless after all. Why do they keep saying low tide and high tide? Like, the ocean provides for a patient heart, is what I used to say. Maybe I'll finally manage to meet someone. I'm leaving the tower too. I don't know how else to tell you. We should clip our care brains together like we used to. I wonder if they all lived up here because the oceans were rising like crazy. And now it's like all of a sudden the water just disappeared. And so that's why everyone left. Because they wanted to go back down. But there's no, like, water damage on things. So I don't think it's that. And, yeah, like you said, maybe there isn't anything to figure out. Maybe it's just kind of like a... I'm hoping there's some sort of info dump later on. It's a really cool art style. It probably makes for a little bit better of a stream game than Karen did. I played Karen for an hour. I've already put more than an hour into this. Just fate. Oh, okay. Chapter 3. I think this is... Oh, he put his sunglasses on. I think this is probably a good place to stop for tonight. It's 1/4 midnight. And I've got to mow the lawn before it gets hot in the morning. But hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you throw a like on this if you've made it this far. Thank you so much. Maybe subscribe if you haven't already. And, are we going to play more of this? Chat, let me know what you think. You want to see more of this game? I like it. It's a different vibe. It's compelling enough to want to keep with it. But I don't know how it is for a stream in terms of it being a stream game. It's interesting. It's visually more interesting than Karen was. Yeah, maybe. We might come back to this one. We'll see. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.